Let me know who you got. Give me a 1 if you're riding with the upset train, and Jonbeast, give me a 2 if you're riding with the full-time.
Give me that!
Champ. Oh, what a way to start! Pavan's defense with a strip fumble. Jonbeast can't believe that's how this $30,000 game of Madden's gonna start.
That is incredible. That is how the game starts. That is a dagger for Jonbeast. And for Pavan, the luck streak continues. He had it yesterday. He has it on the first play of the game. And like I said, sometimes you do need that luck to win a tournament.
Come on.
Pavan may be a king of the Las Vegas Raiders. He might be the king of the fluke right now. 2 turnovers in the last 2 games. Both of them a little fluky, TD, but you need a little bit of that love from the Madden gods to win big games. You
do, and Pavan couldn't have dreamed of a better start. You know, he's been up all night thinking about how this game's going to go, and first play of the game, just take a look at the Snickers replay. He forces the strip. That animation is the worst to see if you're John, and the best for Pavan. Now can he take advantage? That was huge.
Snickers fumbled replay. 1st and 10, Pavan. He's on offense. Offense didn't even get to like sit down and figure out what they want to do. Big hit in the backfield. I feel like that. We have not seen a lot of fumbles in this entire tournament. We haven't even seen that Snickers fumbled replay graphic. We haven't had to use it.
We haven't, and we haven't seen that animation pretty much at all. It's just so bizarre. And you see now Jonbeast gets stuck on his linebacker, but looks like he's going to get the sack. And this, I think a big storyline in this game, Nick, is John just played Wesley yesterday. Wesley and Pavan, same crew, basically run the same offense. And John, you know, he got a little lucky versus Wesley, but he had that bunch pretty bagged up out of that double A gap. So I know Pavan's been studying that a lot, seeing how he can combat this double A gap. He's going to some different formations early.
How about this, TD? We saw 2 players switch to Deshaun Watson after the title update. Both of them made the Final Four.
Yeah, it was a good move. We'll see if Pavan can get even further than Fancy did.
Here comes the heat. Down goes Watson. Well, Jonbeast certainly has become a defensive guru out of this double A gap. Pavan, 3 snaps, 3 backwards plays. He'll have to settle for a 51-yard field goal after starting off on the 19-yard line. He got the block animation, and Jonbeast clicked off of him.
And once again, Pavan gets lucky. Jonbeast gets the field goal block animation, and he can't get the block. Pavan is getting extremely fortunate. It was great defense by John, though. He sent the goons to get that sack, and now he's going to get the ball back. What a start to this game. Absolute fireworks already.
That, to me, I could be wrong, but that looked like a nervous click-off. That looked a little twitchy. Don't expect to get the animation, but he certainly had it and could have kept points off the board.
Yeah, that was insane. And now we're finally going to see Jonbeast on offense here, rocking that New York Jets offensive playbook. Both these guys are going to air it out first play.
Well, I mean, we have technically seen Jonbeast on offense once before. It just ended up going the other way. He'll start off with a beam for 1st down.
Yeah, and I want to give a special shout out to Mama Beast, John's mom, Betsy. I've met her multiple times at some underground tournaments, and you know, she screams crazy for her son, and those were in $500 games. I can't even imagine what she's going through now that her son guaranteed himself $50,000. I know she's on the edge of her seat as she sees John throwing some nice little passes here on his 2nd drive.
A 18-year-old Jonathan Marquez, 2nd and 2. Listen, the interesting thing is, remember those first 2 games in the AFC North, his offense struggled to move the ball. But I feel like these last 2 games, I mean, just these first couple plays of this one and the last game, his offense has gotten a little more rhythm.
It does. He looked a little bit better yesterday versus Wesley. And then right now, like you said, so far starting off, last couple of dots here on his 2nd drive, he's really moving the ball at midfield.
Gannon left side, and it's a 1st down. Darren Waller to the 50-yard line. Big number 83, so big. This tight end position might be the most important position for offenses here in Madden 21.
So important, so many weapons out there. You got guys like Tony Gonzalez, Darren Waller, Travis Kelce. Jonbeast starting off 3 for 3 now. Pavan sending a lot of pressure on that last play. Jonbeast able to check it down to the flats.
4-man rush from Pavan. 1st and 10. He's looking for the cross. That's a tough throw. Ooh, almost caught that one. Oh, Waller, look down at your feet and make a play.
A 50-50 ball right there. Jonbeast was a little late on the read. He did a great job getting Pavan to bite on that playmaker underneath. Threw the crosser to that Darren Waller behind it, but he can't get the feet down. Really scary. Could have been a pick as well.
2nd down to 10. Gannon back to work for Jonbeast. Over the middle, and he's got him. That's Terry McClure, takes a big hit. But a first down for Jonbeast, moving the ball at will right now against Pavan's defense.
Love the route combo. He had the crosser underneath playmaker. He also had the deep post, which I thought he potentially could have had for a touchdown if he waited a little bit longer, but he checks it down, gets a first down.
Pressure set by Pavan.
You saw me one, bro.
Throw out a sack. Always dangerous when that pops up on the screen. Harmless incompletion.
Pavan really mixing up his coverages. We've seen him blitz a lot now. We've seen him go some coverage right there. He goes with the blitz. Jonbeast not ready for it, but he does get the ball off, so he doesn't take a sack.
Again, it's 2nd and 10. Stepping left.
Come on, man.
It so late, and
Oh my
Pavan.
God.
He's lurking from home. 2 turnovers on 2 drives. Pavan trying to make the clock strike midnight on Cinderella.
Just a mistake you cannot make versus Pavan. Jonbeast, you know, he just took a chance. You know, he waited too long. He wanted to make a play happen. It was there for a second, but you can't make that read. You got to throw that away, lift up another down, and that's the type of experience difference that we have here. That's why Pavan is a belt winner. Now we'll see if he can take advantage, because a touchdown here for Pavan can really make this difficult on John.
1st and 10. Deshaun Watson at the helm
Throw
for
the
Pavan.
ball.
He'll take another sack. How about
Throw
we
the
keep
ball.
moving backwards
Oh, man.
for this Pavan offense? He's yet to have a positive play.
Yeah, Jonbeast's defense has just been phenomenal. It's really keeping him in all these games, because as you can see, he does struggle a little bit on offense, but his defense is hanging tough in there.
Quick throw, it's tight coverage. Waller, fun fact, ready? Last time the Steelers and the Raiders faced off in an AFC Championship game, it's in 1976. Raiders won that game 24-7. They went on to win the Super Bowl that year, Super Bowl 11. Coach that Raiders team, a guy by the name of John Madden.
The GOAT, the legend, the reason we're here.
Looking for that crosser, it's tight coverage, almost picked off. Jonbeast's defense continues to keep him in this game. He's turned the ball over twice, and he's going to get it back, only down 3-0.
That coverage is so tight. You see it there, man-to-man across the board. Crossing route just not open, and Jonbeast is able to force the punt.
Trying to get primetime out of there, and he'll get thrown forward. He'll actually lose about a yard on that return. So back on offense goes Jonbeast. Boy, that drive was really impressive. He started out so smooth, but it all comes down to that one late read. Pavan makes you pay if you miss your read.
He does. He really does. Makes a lot of adjustments. You see John, both these guys in that Jets playbook, so they switch to that bunch tight end a lot. This gun bunch tight end has been popular. That's why the Jets playbook is so good, because it has both those formations.
4-man rush from Pavan. Gonna look to that crosser once again. This time he throws it on time, and it's a beam. To the 45-yard line, Darren Waller with the catch.
Great route combo again by John. He's having some success with that tight end crossing route. This time it gets, he left it uncovered. It was a zone coverage. Gets it in front of the deep defender, gets his feet down, picks up a nice first down.
Go to the ground game. This has been locked up so far. 3 carries, -6 yards for Barry Sanders.
It is so hard to run the ball effectively in Madden 21. It really is. Such a 360 from last year in Madden 20. Tries to go to that RPO trap out of the shotgun trips formation, but Pavan's defense all over it.
Back to the air. 5-man rush. It's picked up beautifully. And who else but Darren Waller with another big catch. I think Gannon has 6 completions. Yep, 3 of them to Darren Waller, all of them down the field.
Yeah, another corner route there. That's that flood concept to the tight end corner route play called bench pivot has been a staple in these guys' offense throughout club series.
Time another 3-man rush and another mistake from Jonbeast. Pavan.
Oh my God.
Call him the
Please,
money man, because he
bro,
makes
come
you
on.
pay. And there
Let's
goes
go.
Woodson. There
Come on.
goes Woodson.
He keep throwing shit at me.
4-time Raiders champ. The defense
I had to get
putting
50,
up
bro.
points that the offense can't. Pavan up 2 scores.
The belt winner with a pick 6 with some of the best stick work you'll see to get by the defenders or the offense because of the pick, and he takes it to the crib. 10-0. That is huge for Pavan.
Jonbeast has crossed the 50 2 times. He's thrown 2 picks. He has 3 drives and 3 turnovers. TD, is Jonbeast about to turn into a pumpkin here in the AFC Championship?
Yeah, we're going to see what Jonbeast is really made out of here. You can't make that read. He was way late. It was just a bad read, honestly. And then it looks like he kind of gave up on the play as we take a look at the replay here. Bad read, throws it late, underneath with Woodson. And then it looks like John just kind of gave up on the play. You saw him put his hands on his head, and then Pavan shows off that stick work. Rod Woodson to the crib.
Let's go! Come on! You keep throwing shit at
Club
me.
championship belt nicely perched behind him in the shot. 10-0 the score. Pavan on top. Let's bring in the man who's been riding with the beast named John. One great user. How you feeling right now? It's a little sweaty in the man cave.
Yeah, it's a little sweaty out here. Oh my goodness. Listen, Jonbeast is playing great defense. If it's not for them turnovers that he had, the fumble on the first play of the game, come on. When the last time we've seen that happen? But that's a big play for Pavan to get. He held him to 3. Then right here, he throws the pick 6. He is giving Pavan the points. He has to stop hurting himself. That's what a lot of immature Madden players do. They beat themselves, and that's what Jonbeast is doing right here. He's second-guessing his reads. He's late on his decision-making. You cannot do that when you're playing a belt winner like Pavan. He's going to make you pay for it. He's been down there twice in the red zone through two interceptions. 1 pick 6 to the crib. Easily, if he just plays smart, throw the ball away, this game is 6-3, even with that unfortunate fumble. Jonbeast has to play a lot smarter if he expects to stay in this game.
Where you at, TJ?
3rd and 10 for Jonbeast. Can he pick up a first down and keep this drive alive?
Give me that!
Playmaker. Oh,
my God.
Gannon fumbles! That could have been turnover number 4.
That could have been just a ball game right there. Jonbeast is playing very on the edge right here on offense. He's playing like he doesn't care on offense. Pavan taking advantage, forces John into a punt. Jonbeast needs to get it together on the offensive side of the ball.
Big thank you to User for hopping in once again. Good punt there from Jonbeast. These are the games, though, TD, because his defense has played so well, Pavan has not moved the ball really at all. If he's able to get a turnover, maybe one of those pick 6 going the other way, it's a whole new ball game.
Yeah, he needs it at this point because he's playing way too reckless on offense. And like you said, Pavan's just struggling on offense. The only reason Pavan's up right now is because of his defense. He's looked horrible on offense as well. It just comes down to those turnovers. And when you're in a big game like this, listen, like we saw in the previous game with J. Wall and Fancy, these guys know each other well. At this point in the year, at this point in the tournament, everyone knows what each other's going to do. It comes down to small things, the mental mistakes and turnovers.
2nd and 10, and Pavan will have to throw this one away. Negative offensive yards for Pavan, and he's up 10-0. 3rd and 10. Watson back to pass. The shadow of his own goalpost. Take a shot on the top. That's a positive play. It's Randy Moss. It wasn't Deshaun Watson. It was Deshaun Dotson. Finding 84. He'll walk this one into the crib.
Oh my God.
Pavan breaks it open, motions over the seam route. Randy Moss, you cannot guard that guy one-on-one. I've said it a million times. And Randy Moss on that seam goes to the end zone. That is huge for Pavan because with the way John's playing offense, it's going to be difficult to come back.
Good God, Deshaun, I needed that. They've been playing good defense.
17-0.
Come on.
Former club champion with a big lead now, and the pressure's ramped up on the Jonbeast, on the man, the 18-year-old looking to pull off the upset. Guys, make sure, a reminder to use that hashtag Madden Club Championship. Tweet us tonight. There's a chance you'll see your tweet live on the broadcast. We'll also be selecting a few lucky people to win MUT items made up of some of the top players from the Final 4 of clubs. Twitch chat, be sure to stay active. So we'll be giving out items to a few randomly chosen viewers throughout the night. 1st and 10, there's Jonbeast. Get the offense back on the field. It's Terry McLaurin to the 45.
Great play from John. That's the type of things he's going to need to do here. Make some things happen. Let her freestyle a little bit. Goes with the playmaker. Because knowing Pavan, the experience he has, he's arguably the best player in the world. He's going to keep applying that pressure. He's not going to lay down on he's going to keep his foot on the gas is what I'm trying to say. So John has to take advantage. He's got a nice little dot here.
Uh-oh. And he's got him. That CK Metcalf to the 7-yard line. Don't count him out yet. He hurries back to the line. Minute 30 and counting. He'll audible down. Oh, flip the trips over to the right side. And he'll hand it off. Can Marcel Reese get around the edge? He's around the edge, but he gets caught at the 4-yard line. Give him 3.
The beast is fighting. There's no quitting this young man. He needs a touchdown here, though, to stay alive. A field goal won't do it. He needs 7 going into halftime to stay with it, keep this game in 2 possessions.
2nd and goal. Bo can't find anything up the middle. 3rd and goal. If you're Pavan, any chance you take timeouts here, try to get the ball back?
Yeah, I'm a little surprised he didn't after that play. If you're John here, use this clock. Make this the last possession in the first half so that Pavan can't get the ball back. But I think Pavan doesn't feel confident in his offense at all. I don't even think he wants to get the ball back. I think he's hoping to hold John to 3 here and just play defense the rest of this game.
And there Pavan takes a timeout with 37 seconds left. You got to think, TD. Got to think J-Wall's got his eyes glued to this game right now, trying to get any last information he can on whoever he will face in that final.
No doubt about it.
Jonbeast will go to goal line. 3rd and goal. Bo's at fullback. He'll give it to Bo. He'll get to the 3-yard line. Pavan will take his 2nd timeout. Jonbeast, he's just going to put points on the board.
And that hurts for John. That really does. You know, you need the points because you got to make it a 2-possession game, but a touchdown would have been way better right there. I don't love the play calling. You're at the 4-yard line. You go with fullback dive. Got to see if you have a dot or something cooked up right there because that's just not going to do it. It's kind of like he conceded those 3 points, but he does get points on the board to keep this thing alive.
Well, Pavan's got 30 seconds. He's got a timeout in his pocket. Looking to extend that lead before the half. Here inside Pizza Hut Stadium, the site of all of our MCS games. So happy to have you guys along with us. Nick Mazesco, Tyler Davis. Sun is setting on the Madden NFL 21 Club Championships, and what a tournament it has been so far. 1st and 10. Watson rolling right. He's going to try to throw that corner route. Didn't get the feet in bounds, though. 2nd down.
And this is a situation where if you're Pavan, you don't want to make a mistake and just let John back into the game. You can stay somewhat aggressive, but Pavan, you know, being experienced now, I don't think he'll take too many chances in this situation.
2nd and 10, he'll run it with Bo. To the 28, timeout taken by Jonbeast. 20 seconds left, 3rd and 7 for the Raiders Club champ.
Yeah, John wants a chance now with the ball back. Might see sending some pressure here. Might try to get aggressive. Got to be careful, though. You don't want to give up a big play to Pavan.
3rd and 7. I might have him down the field. Oh, what a swat right there. How did the defense come up with the play? Jonbeast's defense is fighting for him.
Yeah, that was open, too. That Randy Moss, we've seen that animation a lot these last couple days. He can't come down with the catch. Jonbeast forces him into a punt. Jonbeast has those 2 timeouts, but this is a nice punt by Pavan. Let's see if John can make something happen.
Oh, Dion, you good? Dion gets run over by the defense. 5 seconds. I don't think those 2 timeouts are going to help him that much.
No, it's not now. Only 5 seconds to go. Now he's got to try for a prayer here. Maybe throw it up to Randy. See if he can make something happen.
Got the corner out, and he's got 1 second to the 48-yard line. Never say never from the 18-year-old.
Never say never. See, that's why special teams are an underrated aspect. That was actually a good punt by Pavan. He really pushed him back. If he would have gave him a bad kick, that dot right there could have gave him a chance for a field goal. Now he's going to go Hail Mary.
Throwing it up. It's picked off by Sean Taylor, and we'll go to halftime. 17-3.
Pause.
Still 10 minutes of game time. Jonbeast not out of this game yet, but Pavan's going to get the ball to start the 2nd half. He needs his defense to continue to fight.
Yeah, Pavan's going to get the ball, and he struggled on offense, but his defense has played phenomenal. That's why he has the lead. And for Jonbeast, his defense has been fine, but he has to get some offense going here in the 2nd half.
Halftime in the AFC Championship game. Experience right now winning out, but we still got 10 game minutes to go. Pavan up 17-3 with the ball to start the 2nd half. Halftime in the AFC Championship game. Let's head on over and check in with Katie Emmer. Katie?
Thank you so much, Nick. Looking forward to this 2nd half. Meanwhile, J-Wall already punched his ticket to the final and is awaiting who he'll face next. And I'm reminding all of our wonderful viewers that epic finale will be taking place tonight following our conference finals. Join us live at 10 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2, where we will name the Madden NFL 21 Club champion. It sure feels good to say that, Nick. A lot of exciting things ahead, but right now looking forward to this second half. Back to you.
Crazy that we're finally at this point. This tournament has been a long journey. We are almost at the championship game. Pavan with the ball to start the second half. He'll start off with a nice 6-yard run from Bo Jackson.
And Pavan, this is that time where he's going to start to use this clock. He's going to really slow things down. You see him, he's not going to pick a play here for a couple seconds. Then he's going to get to the line. He's going to see what he's working with, use some of this clock, get into the right play call.
I think Bo Jackson is going to get a lot of looks here, especially against that heavy pressure sent by Jonbeast. Second down and 4. Moss motions to the right side. Watson, 2-man rush this time from Jonbeast, playing coverage. I didn't know that you were allowed to play coverage out of the double-A gap.
That's why it's so good, Nick, because you can really disguise, you can mix up your coverages. It always looks like the pressure's coming, but a lot of times guys will drop back, let that coverage lock up the defenders. You'll see some zone, some man, primarily man from John. But Pavan with a nice little dot. He got John stuck on his linebacker there up front. He's able to convert to the playmaker.
1st and 10. Back to Bo, the 1986 #1 overall pick. He'll get 2 on the ground.
And I think Pavan might have found something he likes here. I know he's only 5 for 8 rushing, but that every time he runs that base from bunch to the right, it looks like he has a little bit of a seam up the middle. Just hasn't broken one yet, but I think that could be coming. John's going to kind of adjust to that.
Yuba City, California native. 4-time Raiders Club champion, Pavan Lockhart, 2nd and 8. Quick throw underneath, that's Darren Waller. You know Pavan loves finding the current Raider for some big plays.
Oh, no doubt about it. You know Pavan, an absolute diehard Raiders fan. His whole family, he's a 4-time Raiders champion. That's probably his proudest accomplishment. I know the belt is huge to him, but the fact that he's been able to represent his team for 4 years now has been huge. And then Darren Waller out there making plays for him against that blitz.
Pressure sent by J-Wall. It's picked up nicely. Might have him over the top. Who else? Randy Moss can't hang on to it. That was what Jonbeast's defense did so effectively yesterday against Wesley, forcing those drops, those wide receivers downfield.
It seems like every single time yesterday versus Wesley, he would have one-on-one, but just would drop him. Pavan took a chance there because he had some underneath stuff open. He goes for the deep play and can't convert.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Big hit on Bo with the backfield. 3rd and 7. Jonbeast looking for the stop he needs, the first stop, at least, that he needs.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see here. Jonbeast mixing up well. Does he go with pressure here on 3rd and 7, try to force Pavan into a mistake? Pavan still needs, he needs another first down to have any chance at a field goal. So this is a pretty important play here for Pavan. I think he's going to go to the air. The question is, does Jonbeast bring the heat, and will that open some one-on-ones for Pavan?
Moss motions over to the left side of 3rd and 7. Back playing coverage. It's McLaurin on the playmaker, and once again, another first down right at the marker. Pavan finding another key. Fight for it.
That is so big because John missed the tackle. He needed to make that tackle. He missed it, went with the user dive, and now Pavan's going to use all this clock. He's going to be able to take probably this whole 3rd quarter here. That was such a big conversion for Pavan.
Worst thing for Jonbeast, more than the clock. He needs more of those plays because he's about 4 yards now from field goal range, extending it to a 3-score lead, 17-3 here in the 3rd.
And you see Pavan being the veteran. He said to himself, I got to go on conservative. You can't take those type of hits. That was scary, Sean Taylor. So Pavan goes right to his coaching adjustments, puts his ball carrier on conservative, so he has a lesser chance at getting a fumble.
2nd and 14. Watson to McLaurin. It's been the money connection. 3rd and 5 at the 36-yard line. Pavan in prime position to take home another $30K in winnings.
What a catch right there from Pavan. Extremely fortunate in double coverage, but Jonbeast on his defense has 3 deep KOs and 2 one-steps. He doesn't have an acrobat, so those acrobats would make a diving animation at that. Without him having that, they didn't. Pavan's able to convert. He's able to get into field goal range, which is big.
Can he find a turnover when he needs it the most? 3rd and 5. Takes away the playmaker, tries to throw that crosser on the run, inaccurate though. It'll be 4th down, and Pavan will attempt a 53-yard field goal.
I think the job was done there, though, by Pavan. He pretty much took this whole third quarter, and he's going to get points out of it, used a lot of the clock. Excellent job by Pavan, knowing the game situation here in the semifinals.
He's up. It is good. 20 spot on the board for the black and white. Raiders, club champ Pavan up 20-3. Jonbeast going to need to put together a expeditious drive here on offense.
Yeah, and that last drive by Pavan, that's a clinic on why game management, clock management, understanding, you know, we only have 5-minute quarters here in Madden. Understanding how that works is so crucial to your success. Pavan, you know, showing off right there. Great job. Now it's down to Jonbeast. He's going to need a lot of points. He's going to need them quickly.
1st and 10 for the beast named John. Just 18 years old. First live final appearance. What a run he has been on so far. He'll throw this one away.
Yeah, it's a tough spot for John. You know, I think the whole community is big fans of him. So proud of him for getting to this point. Right now, down 20-3. You know Pavan's going to sit back, really play a lot of coverage here. John's going to have to do something a little bit different as we see a penalty.
Nonetheless, guaranteed to take home $50,000 in his first MCS event. I mean, talk about a way to start your Madden career at just 18 years old.
Yeah, I mean, welcome to the big leagues, right? You go from that first ever major 18 years old to winning $50,000. I hope my guy Jonbeast is going to be saving that money. That is so impressive. And this kid is a force to be reckoned with in the future, but plenty of time here. Still got a quarter to go. Let's see if he can get something going.
He'll find McLaurin back across his body. Oh, Terry. Sit on down, says that Pavan defense. 9 seconds left in the quarter. 3rd and 3, quick throw to the flat. It is Darren Waller. Out of bounds to the 40-yard line. First down for the Steelers club champ. 20-3. As we head to our 4th quarter, it's presented by Snickers. Maybe you just need a Snickers. 20-3. Jonbeast needs a couple Snickers. He needs to get his offense and defense rolling. 5 minutes left to keep the dream alive. Gannon. He might have had the tight end, but he'll keep working the underneath. Problem is that clock's going to keep ticking.
Yeah, you see him going hurry up here. I think he's going to go no tempo the rest of this game now because points are so crucial. Clock working against him, but he's throwing a couple nice little dots here. But that's the thing for Pavan. He's keeping it underneath. That's what you want to do. Keep everything underneath. Don't give up any big plays over the top. Jonbeast got to go no tempo with the way he's moving the ball right now.
You have
a take an intentional grounding.
Go to the other side. Like, Jesus Christ.
Ty, the most impressive part about Pavan's defense here, it's been the epitome of bend, don't break. Jonbeast has been on the other side of the 40, the other side of the 50 now 4 times, and Pavan, including this drive, has forced 3 turnovers.
Such a great strategy. I always preach that too. You know, give up those flats, give up those drags, especially when you build a lead like this. You're okay with giving that stuff up all game long now. Give up the drags, the slants, the flats, underneath stuff. Just no big plays. Boom. There it is.
Snap throw picked off by Woodson. Going the other way goes Pavan. Can Gannon run him down? You're not going to keep up. 2 pick sixes for Rod Woodson. And Pavan is primed to fight for his 2nd club championship belt.
Open the floodgates. Pavan Lockhart is headed to the finals on ESPN. 27-3. What a dominating performance.
Oh, man. Playing too timid still, bro. I'm playing too timid still.
If this is how timid Pavan plays, I'm scared what not timid Pavan plays like.
Right? I mean, this defense is on fire as we take a look at this replay. John pressed the wrong button. Really, all it was. I think he might have double tapped A. I know, Nick, you've done that a couple times, but Rod Woodson to the house.
I got to bring that up. All right? Don't make me bring TDBarrett in here. I'll put another TD on the broadcast, and I won't have to change anything.
No.
I thought we were good. Oh, man. We thought we were good. We thought we were friends. He had to bring that up. Okay. Now I know how user feels. God. Slander comes out of nowhere. McLaurin to the 47-yard line.
And Nick, let's talk about this for a second. Our finals matchup here, Pavan, J-Wall, two of the biggest young stars in the game. That is a marquee money matchup.
Over the middle, DK Metcalf to the 30-yard line. Yeah, let's look ahead to that one, Ty, because that one, fireworks. You talk about two players so good on both sides of the ball. As there's DK Metcalf, Jonbeast into the end zone. All right, young fella, put a touchdown on the board.
No quitting the kid. I love to see it, fighting till the end. I mean, I didn't expect anything less from Jonbeast. He's had, you know, the road from hell pretty much to get here with these games. He's had to go through some of the biggest names. He's going to go for two. I like it. Stay aggressive. Try to keep that momentum going. Pavan going to use a timeout.
Two-point conversion, trying to stay in this game, fight for the youngster. Put the trips over to the left side. And it's Marcel Reese. Before the title update, I think that's a guaranteed touchdown, but this time he's stuffed at the one.
Yeah, and they didn't give it to him. That would have made it a 16-point game. It would have made it 2 possessions. Would have had a chance at 2 two-point conversions. So that was pretty big. He's going to try the onside, and that'll just about do it.
J-Wall in the finals, the Lions Club champion, looking for his first belt. Pavan looking for a second belt, also looking to become the first person to have 2 club championship belts. We've never had somebody win 2 of this specific tournament. If he does that, we might have to rename the entire tournament after him.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he's made 3 Final 8s in a row. He's got 2 Final 4s. And now he's going to go to the championship for the 2nd time in the club series. Just so impressive.
Nothing to hang your head at if you are Jonbeast, though.
The whole game.
Just 18 years old. This only the beginning. You know, I've gotten to watch him through many of the online tournaments. Kid's got fight, kid's got heart. It's got that intangible, that one thing that you can't put your finger on that, you know, there are so many great Madden players who don't have that it factor. And I feel like Jonbeast, he has that. He's going to be around for years to come.
Exactly. Like I said, you know, you can learn all the plays. You can learn all the schemes in Madden. That stuff's hard to learn. But you can't teach that it factor, that heart, that passion. Listen, Jonbeast is a guy that joins pretty much every tournament there is. He loves to compete. And that's the type of stuff you love when you see a competitor. That's why Jonbeast has gained so many fans. I'm a huge fan, and only 18 years old. No doubt about it. We're going to see him back very soon.
And I'm just saying, if you thought, I mean, again, if you thought Jonbeast was a fluke, if you thought he fluked his way to this point, you don't fluke your way in this tournament. This tournament is too much of a grind to have, you know, an overwhelming level of fluke or luck. Jonbeast fought to get here. Had to go through a tough Steelers club. Guys like Deliverance and Joel and Ish. Had to go through a belt winner in Joke. Had to go through one of the best players, one of the best offensive minds in Wesley. Got to this point. And man, what a run for him. What an absolute run.
No doubt about it. And don't forget, he fought through the losers bracket of the Steelers club to get here. But at the end of the day, in the Final 4, he ran into the man. You see the belt behind him. This guy's been here before, and he's going to go back to the big game. Pavan with a big-time win.
Is this a repeat of Madden 19? Pavan is on to the final. He pockets another $30,000. He will look to bring the Las Vegas Raiders their 2nd club championship. He will take on J-Wall for the belt. 27-9, the final score here, TD. It was all about the defense.
All about the defense. He didn't have to do much on offense. It was all defense. Got a couple turnovers, a pick 6. He's headed on to the finals for the 2nd time in 3 years.